Goaltending is often seen as the most random position in all of hockey. Stats pundits will often defer to a team's defensive capabilities as being more important, yet others will note how a team can be carried by their goalie in a playoff round. For example, Price against the Penguins during the playoff bubble. Today, we will be power ranking the top 10 NHL goalies in terms of skill heading into the 2022-2023 season. The team's defensive structure is irrespective of these rankings. Therefore, they do not reflect fantasy hockey goalie rankings, which obviously would account for which team a goaltender plays for. Starting at number 10, we have 23-year-old Jake Ottinger from the Dallas Stars. Over the past few years, Ottinger has been deep in the depth chart for Dallas, behind Ben Bishop, Anton Khudobin, and Braden Holtby. This year, when Jake got his shot, he definitely didn't disappoint, going 30, 15, and 1 with a 2.53 goals against average and a .914 save percentage. But where Ottinger shone was in the playoffs, where he almost stole the first round series against Calgary, going 3-3-1 with a 1.81 goals against average and a baffling .954 save percentage. This season, I expect Ottinger to take some big steps and probably secure a few Vezina votes as well. At number 9, we have Freddy Anderson from the Carolina Hurricanes. After a horrific season with the Maple Leafs in 2021, Anderson bounced back big time with the Hurricanes, going 35-14-3 with a 2.17 goals against average and a .922 save percentage. The Hurricanes are obviously one of the best defensive teams in the league, so Anderson's numbers are likely a bit inflated, but not extremely far off from his career average save percentage of .916. Anderson placed 4th in Vezina voting this past year and also won the William M. Jennings Trophy with Uncle Ranta. While I don't think a Vezina is in the cards for Anderson this season, I do think he and Ranta could win the Jennings again this season. At number 8, we have 26-year-old Thatcher Demko from the Vancouver Canucks. Demko went 33-22-7 with the Canucks this year, posting a 2.72 goals against average and a .915 save percentage. He also had a .915 in the 2021 season as well. Demko did get one third place vote for the Vezina, and I expect him to get a few more next year. At number 7, we have Vegas Golden Knights goaltender Robin Lehner. I think a lot of people really underestimate Lehner, including a lot of management, which is why he's never really had a big boy NHL contract. But over his career, Lehner has a .917 save percentage, and he has played for some really bad Senators and Sabres teams. Before this season, in the previous 2 seasons with Vegas, he went 16-4-2, and this year he went 23-17-2, with a 2.83 goals against average and a .907 save percentage, which isn't great, but Vegas was down bad the entire year, so I certainly don't put the blame on him. If Vegas can bounce back a little bit, Lehner will definitely be a part of that, and I definitely wouldn't be shocked if Lehner finished top 5 in Vezina voting. At number 6, we have 27-year-old Juuse Saros from the Nashville Predators. Saros played 67 of Nashville's games this year, going 38-25-3 with a 2.64 goals against average and a .918 save percentage. Besides his rookie season in which he only played 1 game, Saros' worst year came in 2020 when he went 17-12-2 with a .914 save percentage, which is a pretty stellar year for it to be someone's worst. Saros finished 3rd in Vezina voting this past year. I expect him to be top 5 in Vezina next year. At number 5, we have Connor Hellebuyck of the Winnipeg Jets. Hellebuyck did not have a great year this year, going just 29-27-10, with a 2.97 goals against average and a .910 save percentage. But he is only 2 years removed from a Vezina winning season. Hellebuyck's career average save percentage is .916, so I definitely expect a bounce back from him next year. At number 4, we have 26-year-old Igor Shestyorkin from the New York Islanders. In Sorokin's second NHL season, he went 26-18-8 with a sparkling 2.40 goals against average and a .925 save percentage. In his rookie season, he split time evenly with Semyon Varlamov, who had a great year, but this year it was all Sorokin. Sorokin was only one of 4 players to receive a first-place Vezina vote. I expect Sorokin to stand on his head once again and be top 5 in Vezina voting this upcoming season. At number 3, we have goaltender Jacob Markstrom from the Calgary Flames. Markstrom had a career year this year, going 37-15-9, while posting a 2.22 goals against average and a .922 save percentage in 63 games under Daryl Sutter. He also had a great first-round series against the Stars in round 1, but then he got eaten alive by the Oilers in round 2, who clearly had the book on him. Where Markstrom really shone this year was shutouts, where he had 9, which is tied for second most amongst active goaltenders in any season of their career. Markstrom finished second place in the Vezina voting despite not getting a single first place vote. At number 2, we have 26-year-old Igor Shestyorkin from the New York Rangers. Shestyorkin just had the highest save percentage among all active goalies in a single season in which they played 40 or more games, with an unbelievable .935. According to MoneyPuck, Igor Shestyorkin had a 34.1 goals saved above expected, which accounts for a 0.666 goals save above expected per 60. In layman's terms, this means that per every 3 60-minute games, Shestyorkin on average saved 2 extra goals than he should have, according to advanced stats. Shestyorkin ended up going 36, 13, and 4, with a 2.07 goals against average as well. His season was actually so good that he finished 3rd in Hart Trophy voting for MVP of the entire league. Shestyorkin obviously won the Vezina Trophy this year, securing 29 of 32 first place votes and 3 second place votes, almost unanimously winning the award. At number 1, we narrowly have 28-year-old Andreevskiy of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Vasilevskiy went 39, 18, and 5 this season, with a 2.49 goals against average and a .916 save percentage. So worse single season numbers than Shestyorkin, but over the course of his career, Vasilevskiy has gone 243 wins, 108 losses, and 26 overtime losses, and is still only 28 years old. This goes along with a 2019 Vezina Trophy, a Conn Smythe Trophy, and 2 Stanley Cups, in which the Big Cat played every single second for the Lightning. From the start of the 2020 playoffs until round 3 of the 2022 playoffs, Vasilevskiy went 18-0 in games following a loss, and in series clinching games in that time, Vasilevskiy had a streak of 7, where he posted 6 shutouts, and in the only game that he did let in goals, he only let in 1. Meaning, in those 7 most important games, he went 7-0 with a 0.14 goals against average and a .995 save percentage. So sure, Shestyorkin had better regular season numbers, but until Vasilevskiy either falls down to earth big time, or Shestyorkin matches something equally as ridiculous, it's Vasilevskiy who takes number 1 in the goaltender power rankings. I honestly expect Vasilevskiy to go down as the best goalie of all time when it's all said and done. Anyways, that's all I had for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing. Take care, everyone.